We are at Orange County's largest wholesale houseplant greenhouse, and it is fully stocked. These are all the cool plants that you could find at California greenhouses right now. With California greenhouses being Orange County's main vein for houseplants, it's where a lot of houseplants are sourced around the area. So I like to come here from time to time and check out what they have. And boy, do they have some goodies. I chose a good day to come here. Look at these awesome, really tall Pachira aquaticas. Some of them are taller than me, and they are beautifully braided, nice and tight. These are $270 each, and for wholesale accounts, you can get them for $135. They do have these smaller ones in the 10-inch pots, and they're $79. Their wholesale price is about half that, $39.50. I like to start back here with the 8-inch pots. And they have these gorgeous 8-inch maidenhair ferns. Aren't these beautiful? They're so lush. They retail for $26 or $13.50 for wholesale. It's rare that I see a nice 8-inch maidenhair fern. Under my care, it's not gonna last very long, but it's nice to admire. They have an awesome selection of large aglaonemas too. These are all in 6-inch pots, and they range from $22 to $32 each. Look at this beauty. This is a Philodendron gloriosum, the little sport variegation. Could it be? Cute. Looks like someone was setting it aside, so I'll leave it there. Nice selection of ficus too. They have these 8-inch ficus Audreys for $37, and they also have ficus lyrata. These are $34 to $35 each. Kind of the same price. Didn't make that up. They also have some ficus elasticas, as well as the ficus tenica, and some ficus benjaminas to choose from as well. Great selection of Ming aralias. They even have the Balfour stump, and the Balfour stump is a common house plant that is pretty uncommon as far as being available in local nurseries, because I do a lot of houseplant shopping and I rarely see the variegated Balfour stump. What I like about the Balfour stump is that it is basically like the Fabian Aralia. It has a really cool, interesting trunk, and from it grows these really nice variegated leaves. I'm excited to see these because the Fabian Aralia is hard enough to find, but a variegated version, the Balfour stump, I think is even harder. And they have a few to choose from here. Oh, and that one's putting out some really nice all white leaves. They don't last very long, but you enjoy it while they do last. It's kind of like life. Moving on to the philodendrons, these philodendron narrows are really nice. Also have the philodendron white princess. Look at that leaf. Isn't that stunning? Philodendron white princesses are $37 each in the 6-inch pots. And this is the one I'd choose just for that leaf. Oof, that is so pretty. They have some gorgeous philodendron tortums too. Really nice size, nice and mature in the 6-inch pots, putting out some really nice big leaves. I love this philodendron tortum. It isn't on this list of philodendron varieties. At least you get an idea for the range of prices that they do have here. Right next to these tortums are these gorgeous alocasia dragon scales. These are so nice in the 6-inch pots. They also have some really nice silver dragons available. Love the color on these. These are the fullest alocasias that I've seen, and it's making me reconsider giving them another try. Found a bunch of ficus Audreys in 6-inch pots. They aren't labeled, but I'm gonna find out how much these are. And they also have the Alocasia scalprum too. It's cool seeing these being distributed more and more. Ooh, philodendron micans, 6-inch for $19. Whichever plant is putting out these really nice long trailing vines, that's the one I'd get. They even have 8-inch hanging philodendron micans, and these are $30 each. Philodendron micans, oh how I've missed thee. It's still so pretty after all these years. I sadly have gotten a little too experimental with my philodendron micans, and they're not around anymore. But before we move on to the hanging plants, I want to see some of their prayer plants, because I think prayer plants are beautiful. Like the lemon lime maranta, it is one of my favorite common plants. I find them to be so stunning every time I see one. Like this, for example, is in a 6-inch pot, and it retails here for $20.50. Pretty reasonable. $10.50 if you have a wholesale account. Here's another example of a beautiful maranta lemon lime. I just love its growth habit and how it has these long legs with these beautiful leaves that happen to move with the time of day. Such a fascinating plant. And you can probably find this easily at any local nursery or even your grocery store. How about we appreciate the maranta a little more? Marantas actually are a pretty durable plant. I have all of my marantas growing outside. I have maranta lemon lime, and I also have some silver bands, and they all are growing beautifully and so lush, especially outside. They got the Calathea warsowixii, one of my favorites. Look at just how moody they are. The dark green velvety leaves with its purple backside. It's just a gorgeous plant. They look difficult and finicky, but they are actually so easy, and they are pretty low-key with light too. You can grow these in lower light situations. And I had mine growing about 4 or 5 feet away from my north-facing window, which is covered, and it was growing beautifully. What happened to it? I moved it and it died. 6-inch Calatheas retail between $17 and $20. That includes the Rhubarba. I have to say that this is one Calathea that has not excited me. I don't know why, but I am underrating this plant myself. It also includes the Calathea lancifolia, or the rattlesnake Calathea. These I love. Have so much more pizzazz than the Rhubarba. It includes the Calathea makoyana and the Calathea beauty star, and this is a beauty. I'm pretty sure it includes these too, the Tenanthe burl marks. Now on to the hanging plants. Ooh, I think they have the yellow variegated Pothos Enjoy. Here's the Enjoy Classic, and then here is the yellow one. Some of the leaves are giving a global green pothos. I want to say that this is like the lemon meringue pothos. And I thought that Costa Farms had a patent on it, but maybe I was wrong. So this is really cool. They also have some Neon Queens. The color on that is high voltage. It is really pretty. Got some Cebu Blue pothos, and these are $22 each. And these stunning Syndapsis are $42 each. They're holding hands. Pothos Tahoya. They have an awesome selection of Hoyas right now. They got the Bertonier and some Hoya lacinosa. And they even have the Hushkiliana, as well as some really nice silver Coronianas. They don't have a label for the Hoyas, but they do have a label for the creeping figs. These are $12 and the variegated ones are $20. Ooh, they have some cute begonias in, and they're labeled, which I love. I have way too many begonias that I don't know the name of, so I'd like to add some that I actually do. And this beauty, love the iridescent leaves on this. This beauty is the Savannah Pink Parfait. And this begonia is the tie-dye. Look at the little flower coming out. I absolutely love the new emerging leaves too. I think they're so cool. And this is the Acapulco Pink. This one is cool too. This is the Boston Cherries and Chocolate. And this cutie is Mini Miami. I'm gonna have a hard time choosing between all those. Love their Sarracenias too. These are so cute. Ooh, they have some really nice Monstera Standeliana variegatas. Really gorgeous color on these. I think this is where Rogers Gardens got these from. Both the Monstera and the pineapple. See my last video, I went to Rogers Gardens and checked out their Halloween boutique, which was so much fun. So if you're curious about that, make sure you check out my video. I was just walking by these 4-inch ferns and this little beauty caught my eye. This Leslie fern is exquisite. And their 4-inch fern varieties range from $7 to $10 each. When they have the Begonia Masoniana, I get excited every time I see these out because it's one of my favorite begonias. Also have 4-inch silver dragons as well as more of those 4-inch gloriosums. None of them have sport variegation as far as I can see. So maybe someone was saving that one. Also loving these 4-inch Alocasia cupreas. They do have some 4-inch philodendrons that we haven't seen yet in this tour. We have the philodendron Ring of Fire, as well as the philodendron Florida Ghost, philodendron Burl Marks. They have some 4-inch philodendron tortums, as well as the Florida Green. 4-inch philodendron varieties range from $9 to $16 retail. This is looking familiar too. Either way, these are all so cute. Love the ones with little movement to it. Little lean, little leg movement, lots of flair. They have some gorgeous large plants in right now too. All of these Aglaonemas are between $64 and $69. They're in 10-inch pots. These are like the ultimate mall plant, office plant, indoor plant. These do well in lower light situations. They have really cute ficuses in right now too. Like this is the Ficus Green Island. From far away, I almost thought it was like a little olive tree. These are braided. They're $79 each. The color on the leaves is really pretty. Awesome selection of different ficuses too. The Ficus Audrey's especially, I'm really loving. Ones in these pots are $49 each. I'm loving these little trees. These are $59 each. They have really nice large ones for $300 each. Check out the color on these Ficus Altissimas. They're getting nice bright light and they're loving it. You could tell. It's cool to see them up their cacti and succulent game too. These are $140 for these Deuteroconia brevifolias. They're nice big mounds. They're in 8-inch pots, so they're pretty huge. Also love these crested Euphorbia lacteas. This is cool because often you'll find these grafted, but not as their own plant. So these are a lot more sturdy, a lot less prone to rot. These are just gorgeous plants. $30 is not a bad price for a not grafted Euphorbia lactea cristata. They also have some booby cacti. These are $59.95 each, and some spiral cactus too. I love their succulent selection right now too. They have some of my favorite genus, the Dudleya. Pretty sure this is the Dudleya bretonii. I have the Dudleya pulverulenta, Dahlias are native to the California coast, which is cool. Ooh. And we can't come here and not check out all of the Monstera constellations. Beautiful. Stunning. Gorgeous variegation on these Monstera constellations. These are all in 6-inch pots, and they are retailing for $119.95 or $60.50 for wholesale. Ooh, that is stunning. Ooh, that one's really cute actually. The immature leaves on this are really cute. They're all so pretty, it's making me want one more. That was a lot of fun and unexpectedly pretty successful shopping trip. As I was getting rung up, the cashier was telling me that a lot of people actually come here and let them know that they're shopping here because they've seen this nursery in my channel. It's always cool to hear. I did get 3 plants. This is the begonia that I picked out. I thought it was so cute. This is the begonia tie-dye. Finally adding a Ficus Audrey to my collection. And this gorgeous Leslie fern that I couldn't pass up. It was too gorgeous, too beautiful to say no to. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please throw me a bone and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my plant videos, come plant shopping with me. Hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to see you in the next video. I just don't want to miss you too much. So if you could show me some love in the comments, and I'll meet you there. Bye.